Hello and welcome to the SPL Network. It's the last week of the regular season here at the Viper Zone in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where they're looking to put away their first game tonight against the New Jersey Noobs, as they are the hosts of the afternoon. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Darth Taxil. It's going to be an interesting one here tonight as we take a look at the starting rosters from both sides of the ice. For the New Jersey Noobs, the visiting team here this afternoon, going to be defending the left side of your screen when we get down to the ice. Sitting 3-11-2 on the season. Not exactly the record they were hoping for going into the regular season. Talked to Brutal a little bit about it earlier here tonight, and they're looking to stay alive. They're looking to punch another season out after this one has concluded. Right now, they're teetering at the edge of relegation, sitting at the 8th seed, one game ahead of the Minneapolis Milk Duds. Milk Duds do have one game in hand, so any points they can scrape off here tonight as they finish their season will be a good one. First against the Pittsburgh Vipers, and later against the Florida Freeze. Florida Freeze having a 1-14 record so far here this season. There's a chance the Noobs are able to put themselves ahead 2 games over the Minneapolis Milk Duds, which are in the second relegation position here this season. But we'll see which of these teams can find themselves a victory. The Pittsburgh Vipers finding themselves a few extra chunks of change to try to get themselves up into a better seeding position. Right now, they're in 5th place in the Pro Division with a 9-4 record. No overtime decisions were made on their behalf. And, with a roster that consists of Yager, Hex, and Krooks, it's a solid one. Hex, last season's softest hands in the league, scored the most goals out of any pro player during season number 9 stint. Looking to do it again this season, but he's filling in different shoes. He's not the one. He's not the most offensive player, but he does have the most shots for the Pittsburgh Vipers and the second most games played in his 12 games played. He's hit the net 100 times, and he's only found the back of the net 32. One of the lower sides of the shooting percentage we've seen out of Hex's career so far in SPL, and I'm not entirely sure if that says anything. He's been playing for a hot second. His SPL career spans all the way back to Season 3, where he was in the intermediate division with the Pittsburgh Vipers as their inaugural season as they took over the Kentucky Karens. And then Pittsburgh went on to win it in, I believe it was season number 5. But he wasn't on the roster then. He's not really a part of that core that came up with them. He went a little bit different. He went over to the Syracuse Ice Kings, the Ocean City Typhoons, the Yosemite Grizzlies, the Syracuse Scorpions, played a few seasons with the Scorpions, and then turned the tail over to a more pro team with the Ocean City Typhoons after that Grizzlies stint in the Pro Division. But he's played a hot second in pro. He's played pro. His first season was back in season number 5 with the Grizzlies, put up 26 goals on his 10 games played throughout the regular season, and Hex has a little bit of a little bit more bark to his bite than you would expect. But Milk, not really on the starting lineup. He's not going to be playing the rest of the season with the Pittsburgh Vipers, so their chances at winning a cup drastic go down, I think is a technical term for it. But right now, Pittsburgh Vipers just looking to solidify themselves outside of the plague side of the bracket. If they get the middle 4 or 5 seed in the Pro Division, it will keep that. And New Jersey right now looking for at least 1 point tonight. An overtime victory for both these teams would do wonders with that 1 extra point, as if you lose in overtime, you get 1 consolation point on the standings. If you win in regulation or in overtime, you get 2 points. If you lose in regulation, you get nothing for your standing points. It's how it works in the NHL. It might work differently in tournaments over in Europe, but that's the main focus that we've had for the past, I believe it's been 15 seasons of SPL. 5 in Slap 1, 10 here in Rebound, as we look to cap off our decade of greatness. But New Jersey Noobs, the 8th seed, taking on the Pittsburgh Vipers, the 5th seed here first and foremost. Later on here tonight, we'll have a glance at what Florida Freeze has in store for us. And then to cap off the night at 9:30, it's the Hartford Wolves in their last week of the season. And Okinawa Generations capping off their season of games here tonight as well on the SPL Network. Going to be interesting to see which of these teams really shake it up and shake it down here tonight. I think the Pittsburgh Vipers are the only playoff contenders that we're going to be watching here tonight, but it's going to be a good slap shot all around. And with the 5 teams we have here tonight, it's always good sportsmanship, and we'll see that much at least on the ice. But looking at the previous 5 here at the Viper Zone, Pittsburgh Vipers 2-game winning streak. New Jersey Noobs a 4-game losing streak. Came close against the Columbus Clappers. That was an overtime decision. 1 goal against the 3rd seed in the Pro Division, the Philadelphia Fantasy. New Jersey just wasn't quite able to snuff that one out. And then last week, that was a little bit more detrimental, as 3-11 against Erie, 4-13 against Kodakuk. Kodakuk being an undefeated team, not really one to expect the Noobs to take out the Kodakuk Stars, which nobody's been able to do. Not the likes of Plymouth, not the likes of Pittsburgh, not even Philadelphia able to take out the Stars here this season with Crusade Blue D-Bon back in action once again. After taking the last season off, D-Bon's been looking fabulous down there on the ice, and it's a solid Pro Division this season. It's been real solid. Taking a look at what the standings are currently going into tonight. All 6 playoff teams are solidified. Nobody can take them out. The only thing that can change is the seeding. Plymouth Play can take first place, the top 2 seeds. All right, so if you're not sure how the playoffs will be structured, the first round will be between the 3rd and 6th seed. That's the first game. Winner goes on to play the 1st seed. So, as it stands, it'd be the Fantasy and the Neapolitans playing a best-of-3. Winner goes on to play the Koticook Stars in the semifinals with another best-of-3. Winner of that goes on into the championship round. The other side of the bracket would be at the Eels versus the Vipers in a best-of-3. Winner plays the Plymouth Plague, and then whoever wins that best-of-3 series goes on to take on the other side of the bracket in the Irvion Trophy Finals, the Pro Division Finals, whatever you want to call it, the championship. But top 6 make the cut, bottom 2 in danger of relegation. The 10th seed will always be relegated down to the Challenger Division at the start of next season. The 9th seed gets put into the Pro Play-In with the Challenger runner-up. This is what the Challenger Division looks like right now. We only had 7 teams remaining after a hefty disband after a bunch of teams thought they were good enough to make Pro and then didn't against the Columbus Clappers. And so those 2 teams that thought they could just form a team and make it in, they didn't. And they decided that, well, we don't want to play anymore. So now we're down to, that brought us down to 8 teams. And then the Gulfport Gummers just didn't have time to play anymore after the 2nd or 3rd weekend. So they also folded before the roster lock. So that's why we're down to 7 teams in the Challenger Division. It's still top 6 make playoffs, bottom team still in danger of relegation. But we'll see how it goes. If you make it to the championship of Challenger and you don't win, you'll be put into the Pro Play-In to play against whoever the 9th seed is out of the standings. If you do win the championship of Challenger, you do go up automatically into the Pro Division for Season 11. Going into next season, there will be a rule change. You will have to retain 50% of your games played on your roster. So going into tonight's matchup, an example of that would be... Let me pull it up real quick. Crooks has 13 games played. Hex has 12. Yager 9. Milk 4. Eli 1. So out of all of those games played, you would have to retain enough of your roster to make up 50% of that. That 50% is not set in stone. It might go up to 55% to avoid some conflicts. But that is going to be the main gist of it going into tonight. But it looks like it's going to be brutal on the Noobs to start off. Pittsburgh Vipers having the usual 3 suspects with Hex and Yager already in the lobby. Crooks, I thought I saw Flash in, but it is in fact Seaman. But it looks like we will not have Milk, and we probably will not have Lemon Bond as a fact for tonight's game. But we will see what happens. Of course, Pittsburgh Vipers going to be wearing the black and the blue jerseys, defending the right side of your screen. New Jersey Noobs, the pink and the black on the left side of your screen. If you've never watched SPL and you don't know what we're all about, here are the main 5 divisions for SPL. Tonight's first two games are from the Pro Division. The best of the best, the cream of the crop. The top 10 teams in the league make it into the Pro Division. Top 6 make playoffs. Bottom 2 go down for a relegation system. Challenge Division, Intermediate, all the same with 10 teams each. Everybody plays everybody twice in the regular season. This is currently the 6th week of the regular season. You play 3 games a week. So first half of the season, you play your whole standings once. Second half of the season, you do it again. It's a little bit different order, but you still do play a home and home against everybody in your division. Tonight, the Noobs, the 8th seed, the Vipers, the 5th seed, will be playing each other. Then after that, the Noobs will take on the Florida Freeze, which are currently 10th in the Pro Division. So they're both fighting for pride. Noobs want to stay out of a relegation possibility. The Florida Freeze want to stay in Pro going into next season, and we'll see if they're able to do that with their few games in hand. This is the last night we're going to see the Noobs play this season. They're not able to make playoffs, so this will be the last 2 games of the New Jersey Noobs season here in season number 10. But it looks like it's going to be I Love Fat Chicks, Brutal, and Bing Bong, formerly known as X, going to be down there on the ice. The core that started the New Jersey Noobs back in the qualification tournaments back January 2021. Still together, still kicking, still slapping, still shotting. Going to be interesting to see what they do here tonight. As well, their other side, their alter ego, the Pittsburgh Spinners, not in the league here anymore. As they found other things to do. They might come back, they might not. Either way, New Jersey has played every rebound season. Some of them in Pro, some of them in IM, some of them in the Challenge Division. So they've worked their way up. This is the first season we have the Prospect Division, that yellow bar on your screen. 2 conferences. Each conference has 6 teams. You play your own conference twice. You play your opposing conference 1 time for your total of games. Top 2 of each conference are picked out. The first seeds get a first round bye. Second place will be playing the wild card spots. So top 2 of each conference are picked out, and then it's the next 2 best records out of the entirety of Prospect make the cut. Open division, pretty much the same thing. 2 conferences each. I think they have both had 5 disbands exactly before the roster lock, and so those 10 teams are gone. Open division, I think it's top 4. Top 3 of each conference are picked out, and then it'll be the next 2 best records in the open division for their 8-team playoff. Biggest playoff we have, you win your championship, you win your playoffs, you move into the upper division automatically. You lose in the finals, you get a try next season. But either way, it's going to be a good one here tonight. Pittsburgh Vipers all in the lobby. Crooks is in it with 6 ready to rock and 6 ready to roll. We're down on the ice for the first time here tonight in our 3 games here on the SPL Network. New Jersey Noobs on the left side of your screen wearing the pink. Pittsburgh Vipers on the right side of your screen wearing the black. There's a lot of black as that one comes down, and we're ready to rock and roll here in the first. Hex immediately forcing the issue down the near side, pops it out. Isla Fatchik trying to get that one back to her captain, but not quite able to get that one along the boards. Isla Fatchik's backhand stopped by Hex. Hex not able to get that one past Bing Bong. Here's Krugster now back in the neutral zone, looking to jive his way down the near side. Not a whole lot given there from the defense. Finds a way to split it. Great save there by Bing Bong, sent down to the near side wall. Someone wraps its way around the boards. Here's X, also known as Bing Bong with the puck now near side. Goes off the hip of Isla Fatchik. Krooks there to knock it loose. Hex with it once more, finding its way over to Krooks. Krooks takes his time, mellows that one down the near side wall. Throwing off, back over to the defenseman. Krooks, forehand, goes past Brutal, finds Yager, near side. Hex going to leave it. Krooks going to have to chase after it. Sandwich between the near side wall, going off to the near side for the race. Bing Bong going to loosen it up. Will he be able to gain possession? No. Here's Krooks with it once more for Pittsburgh. 1 minute elapsing, only 1 shot on net. Did not go. Hex with a loft over to Yager. Krooks with it now. Krooks topside stopped by Brutal along the topside wall as they fish that one out. Krooks will remain in possession for Pittsburgh. Crosses it over to Hex. Hex here looking for the shot line. Jives his way downtown, but Bing Bong there right on the shot angle. Hex fights for it. Yager finds the loose puck topside. Shooting, scoring, and the first one's in the back of the net. The Pittsburgh Vipers off to an early lead. 3:39 to go here in the first period of action. That's just a swifty move. Get away from the defenseman. Get the step. Get the shot. Get the goal. Get the star. Save the girl. Brutal. Top side. Looking for the backhand pass down to the near. Finds Bing Bong with it now. Throws this one back out to the point for himself. Yager. Krooks challenge him for the puck. Pittsburgh takes it away. Krooks looks to take his vantage point down to the near side. Banks it off the wall. Yager shooting. Goes through the crease and out the far side over to Hex. Hex to the point. Krooks down low. Shot wide of the cage. Yager picks it up. Back to the near side. Great save there by X. Bing Bong there. Trying to get this one out of the defensive end. Shuffles that one to the neutral. Here's Krooks with it now at his own blue line. Pass top side, just out of the reach of Yager. Here's I Love Fatchik's back over to Brutal. Top side to the sender once more. Fatchik's off the backhand. Not a whole lot of passing lanes to work with. Hits the post, comes down to Brutal. Off the forehand. The physicality was just too high against Hex on that back check for Pittsburgh. Hex going off Bing Bong to the near side. Trying to find a way to get this one passed along the near side. Yellow not able to do so cleanly. Bing Bong in trouble against Hex and Krooks. Yager here with the puck now for Pittsburgh. 2 stick checks and Freedom finds his way off the shot. Bing Bong, great save. Shooting goes off the hip of Krooks into the near side wall. That'll be their first registered shot here this game. Hex loses possession, gets it back in the far side corner, looking to fish this one out the outer slot. Goes over to Yager. Yager at the point. Gets past Brutal with a good head nod. Forehand shot goes off Bing Bong. Backhand pass over to Krooks at his own blue line. Krooks, topside, former Ocean City Typhoon captain. Able to loft that one over to Hex. Hex down in the corner, trying to pinch that one along the wall. Yager, top side. Krooks with the puck now. Fakes him out, off the backhand, finds Hex, shooting! Far side and wide. Here's Yager with it now, goes corner to corner, down to the near side with 1:57 to go here in the first. Hex, Bing Bong, trying to get a few pinches along the near side wall. Krooks top side, finding his way from the far side corner. I Love Fatchik takes it away. 2-on-1 for the New Jersey Noobs. A back pass over to Brutal. Throws this one down low. Just trying to keep the puck in the offensive zone as long as possible. Hex going to be on the near side. Bing Bong remains in possession, throws it out the backhand, and that's going to go all the way back down and in. That's unfortunate. We got a 2 on the board. It just falls that way. Slap shot is a slap shot does sometimes, and sometimes slap shots just kind of mean. 1:34 to go here in the first. Pittsburgh's in the lead by 2. Krooks top side, goes out of the reach of Yager down the full 200. He'll be the first man to it. Yager over the stick of Brutal, finds Hex on the near side, shooting, hits the near side post, and that goes wide. Bing Bong in trouble, goes off Crooks to Yager, shooting, goes off the 3-stack in front of the slot, shooting, goes off the near side and wide. Brutal from his own zone with a soft fadeaway. The puck didn't want to go. Brutal takes that one away, great takeaway. Forehand, not able to get the shot off as Yager on the back check throws this one down, but it's going to be wide off the near side. Bing Bong here with 60 seconds to go here in the first period of action. New Jersey not looking too bad here in the first period. You know, whenever the gap is out there, it's the defending champions against the pro 8th seed. And even though the Vipers don't have milk, a lot of SPL experts that I was talking to before the game were thinking this might be a blowout. But the Noobs are hanging in there for now. And I am a caster, and there is a curse that goes along with it. But we'll see if it rears its ugly head. Yager, Hex near side, not able to tame that pass. I love Fatchix here trying to fight for it, not able to get a hold of it. Here's Crooks with it now, backhand, stopped by Brutal. Great read. But can he come away with the puck? Yager has the body position, finds Hex, shooting, scoring, and there's the third one in the back of the bucket. 20 seconds to go here in the first. Pittsburgh finds himself with a trio on the lead. Hex takes it away, a nice shot. Just barely whizzing by that far side post. Crooks gets it back down to the near side. Hex here polling, looking for that shot lane, not able to find it. Great pressure by the Noobs. Brutal comes out to challenge the shooter, keeps the goal from happening. Right out in front of his goal crease. Crooks trying to take it away for the boys in the black and blue. Yager trying to do the same, but that's going to do it for the first period. Pittsburgh 3, New Jersey nothing at the end of one here in the Vipers zone. It's a home game for Pittsburgh, and the crowd will just agree with that, as it looks like it's going to be the same 6 on the ice perhaps. Pittsburgh 4 shots, 3 goals. 1 save coming out of the New Jersey side along with their 1 shot. And they're doing all right. Great turnover ratio there by Brutal, not giving the puck over to the enemy once when it's not deserved. Only positive stats in the neck of his Woods. On the other side of the ice, Crooks, 2 shots, 1 goal. Hex with 1, Yager with 1 as well. Sharing the wealth around. We'll get this one back down on the ice. Here for this second period of action, Pittsburgh 3, New Jersey nothing. Pittsburgh defends the right, New Jersey defends the left. The puck is dropped, the game is on, and time once again is underway. Yager looking for the goal line first, finds Crooks near side. Bing Bong there challenging him. Here's Crooks at his own goal line, off the backhand, not able to get the passing lane opened up. Brutal here with it now, trying to find his way near side. Crooks, forehand pass back to himself, finding his way down to the near side, trying to look for that passing lane to Hex. Will it be open enough for him to take? Crooks topside, Yager not able to take it away. Great stick check there by Brutal to free up and make sure that passing lane never connects. Yager topside, plays patiently, gets a shot on target, but Brutal going to be the one awarded with that save as he directs that traffic off to the far side. Hex with the shot, hits the post with it, and it'll be trickled along the end wall. Crooks keeps possession back for the Pittsburgh Vipers, looking for that top jive. Off the forehand, stopped by Brutal. Crooks with it now. Off the back end, back out to the point, finds Yager. Yager dancing, shooting, scoring. Oh, it goes off Crooks and in. My goodness, 4-0 on the board. The Pittsburgh Vipers playing a little dancing game, a little dance, revolution, dance. 4 minutes, 12 to go, and a beautiful goal puts 4 on the board. Crooks taking charge. And for that near side pass over to Yager. Had a chance to make it a tic-tac, but not able to get that second pass to go. Bing Bong back for it for New Jersey. Yager finds it from the hip to the backhand. Not able to get that one out in front. Good pressure there by Brutal to keep the puck out of the shot lane. Here's Hex. Here's Crooks. Pass over to Yager. Polling, shooting. Nice save by Brutal. Not going to be deterred. Keeping that calm, collected, not moving. Back between the pipes. That's save. Absolutely glorious. Showing of a perseverance back there in the blue paint. Fatchix down low, finds the captain of New Jersey, not able to find the jiving lane out in front as Crooks takes it right off the stick of Brutal. Crooks, forehand, stopped by Bing Bong, finds his way through. Hex here with it now, 1 man to beat, but not a whole lot of work or elbow room to work with there on that top side wall. 3 minutes 13 to go here in the second. Here's Crooks with it now, near side of Yager. Yager stomped away by Bing Bong, finding a little bit of a loose puck in his favor as Crooks near side. Yager polling, nice shot, but a better save there by Fatchix at the near side face-off circle. As they battle it out in the neutral zone, Bing Bong there throws that one back to the defensive side. Fatchix top side, Brutal here with it now for the New Jersey Noobs. Swings that one near side. Fatchix with 2:52 to go here in the second. Boys playing on. Fatchix topside off the far side window. Hexier takes it away. Not able to get that one past the offensive blue line. Bing Bong takes this one near side. Gets a step in the opposition, but not Yager. Yager, the second man back there to force that one loose. Fatchix and Hex collide with it. Bing Bong off the backhand. Finds Brutal. Shooting! Nice save there by Crooks to the far side wall. The second shot, a very high danger shot lane there for the New Jersey Noobs, just not quite able to pay dividends yet. Great stop there by Fat Chicks to keep that one from getting its way through to the cherry picker Hex on the far side. Crooks here with the puck now for the Pittsburgh Vipers. Looking down to the near side, then to the far, finds a crossover to Yager. Yager with a 2-on-2 shooting, hits the top left corner. My goodness, what a spot to grab with 2:10 to work with. Yager, an absolute sniper rifle from the point. They're up by a half a dozen. A half a dozen minus one. There's some math in there somewhere. A baker's dozen, half of that, but also minus two. That's what we're looking at. Crooks tries to bank it in off the back of the goaltender. Brutal. Very smart to not make any point of contact with it. 1:57 to go here in the second. Pittsburgh looking to extend the lead by one more. Brutal takes it away. Forehand shooting, posting in. And the Vipers defense, not quite sure what happened there. Yager thought he had the stick on the ice, but the game said no. Boys in pink find a way to get one in. 1:51 to go here in the second. We party on like we're Wayne. Yager topside shot saved away by Bing Bong, sent to the far side, then the near corner. X finds Crooks. Crooks gets past one. Crooks gets past two. Nice shot, but a better save there by Fat Chicks between the pipes. Shooting, hits the post, and that one goes wide. Fat Chicks lobs this one near side with 1:30 to go here in the middle chapter of play. Fat Chicks retains possession for the Noobs. Looking top side for the backhand pass down the straight. Bing Bong gets a piece of it, but not enough. Yager back down low. Here's Crooks with it now. Crooks down the straight. Finds Yager on the hip, but not able to take that one in stride. Here's Fat Chicks with it now. Fat Chicks here for New Jersey. Yager here for Pittsburgh. Stopped by Hex for the Vipers down low in the near side corners. That one's loosened up over to the top side. Crooks looking to take this one down low. Bing Bong, great stick check. Frees that one back up. Going to throw his foot right back into the bear trap. Brutal's hip finds no means too large as he throws that one the far side wall. Comes out to him to the near side point. Brutal here with it now from the forehand. Throws this one down low. Fat Chicks, backhand wrap, forehand wrap perhaps. Looking for any shot attempt out to Bing Bong. Bing Bong topside, runs out of runway. As he takes that one off the backhand. Stick checked away by Yager. Crooks collapses on it, forces it out to the neutral zone. Yager shooting, scoring, and it's 6-1. 10 shots into it. They find a way to get the upside down 9 on the board. Pittsburgh Vipers just saying, hey, all right, we're in the playoffs, you're not, just calm down. They lead once again by 5. Yager off the backhand, shot to the next county over. Sent a prayer out. Would have been kind of funny if that one went in off the defense. But I think he was just swinging, hoping, and praying. A little Hail Mary, if you will. This server's not doing the players any justice. You can see it in the stick movement of Yager a little bit. So he takes it. Forehand shot goes off the far side and wide with 5 seconds remaining here in the second. Bad Chicks. Bing Bong. And that will do it for the second period of action here in the Viper Zone. It's Pittsburgh 6 and New Jersey 1 at the end of 2. 11 shots, 6 goals. Find the back of the net. Passing game pretty close. Difference of 10 down there. Possession game a little lopsided. It's a different story. About a minute apart. Pittsburgh Vipers holding the puck long, holding the flow of the game pretty strongly. With that statistic to be the one pointed out. We'll see how this final period fares. After this, the New Jersey Noobs will take on the Florida Freeze at 9 o'clock. Both parties ready to rock. Both parties ready to roll. We're down on the ice. Pittsburgh on the right side. New Jersey on the left. I'm sorry if that was a little too loud, but it was a surprise to both of us. I will assure you that. Brutal out in front. Bing Bong pulling. Not able to get that one past Yager. Yager at the blue line. Not able to take it away. Bing Bong loses possession and over to Crooks. Send this one down the near side. Thank you, Monster. Appreciate that. Hex. Brutal. Sent off the near side over to Bing Bong. Bing Bong here looking topside for the passing lane to open up for New Jersey, but nothing's open. Throws out a prayer. Yager. Stick checked away by Brutal. Crooks is a little bit heavier in the skates. He puts the sand in his boots every time he steps onto the ice. Very hard man to stick check off the puck. Brutal. Forehand. Not able to get it to go. Goes off the hip of Bing Bong. Brutal with it now. Trying to find a way to pass that one out in front. Lob near side. And then back down. Brutal out in front. Not able to hit that one in stride as Yager disrupts that one. Hex a little Beyblade action. Just hoping for anything to bounce his way with the puck. Bing Bong Brutal top side. Not able to hit Fat Chicks in stride. Yager. Bing Bong. Trying to find his way along the top side for the boys in pink. Here's Crooks with it now for the boys in the black and blue. Krukes, forehand pass. Yager, forehand shot. Not able to get that one on target as it hits the near side of the cage and goes wide. Bing bong. Krukes. Krukes here in the O-zone, looking to make his magic happen. Defense there swiftly to shut it down. Hex down low. Fat Chicks finds Bing Bong. Shot at his own cage, trying to back pass that one over to Brutal. Bing Bong's touches just aren't quite as fluid as they normally are. Brutal looking for the shot. Finds a way to cross it over the goal line to make it 2-6. 3 minutes 33 into this third and final period of action. Noobs just looking for a little something on the board to talk about. Something for Mom to pin on the fridge. And they're only down by 4 now. Here's Krukes towards that top side. Looking to lean with it, looking to rock with it. As he finds his way near side over to Yager. Yager swiftly sends this one near side. Hex shooting. Nice save by Fat Chicks. That might be the best save we've seen here tonight from the Noobs. Fat Chicks backhand. Brutal scores off the backhand. Crosses it out in front of the crease. A little loop-de-loop and pole with 3 minutes 12 to go here in the third period. Beautiful play by the New Jersey Noobs. Cutting that lead down by 1 more. Hex with a backhand swing towards the cage. Brutal there, awarded that save. Coming out towards that top side, here's Yager. Yager off the backhand. Hex off the tip of the stick, not able to take it in stride. Zone lobs its way through the neutral zone. Krukes, Hex shooting, hits the post, and that one goes wide. Here's Yager once more, keeps the cycle alive. Bing Bong there, wreaks havoc on the back check. Yager once more on the back check, keeps that one alive as he forces the defense back behind their own goal line. Noobs with the puck now. Fat Chicks, the carrier. Off the near side in trouble. Yager frees it up. Hex here with the puck now. Top side to Krukes. Very short passes. Shot. Nice deflection by Brutal. Keeping that deflection off to the far side for himself. Fat Chicks tries to find that shot lane. Hooks it off the forehand. Hex here takes it away. Shooting. Backhand wide. Long distance shot from his own blue line. Bing Bong in trouble. Hex hits the side of the cage with that shot attempt. And Brutal here picking it up with Yager. The two captains collide. The puck comes out to Hex and then to Bing Bong. Bing Bong with 218 tries to cut it across the ice. But Hex there ready for it. Fat Chicks finds the puck eventually and will lob this one out to give the New Jersey Noobs some time to breathe. Fat Chicks finds it, shooting, goes wide off the body of Krukes. Krukes, the natural 3, almost losing that one in a very dangerous situation. The goalie pass, having to come back out and try to play the position afterwards. Very difficult thing to do in slapshot and most hockey, might I also add. Bing Bong trying to find a way to bring this one off for the Noobs. Hex doing the same for the Vipers down low in the New Jersey territory. Hex, a little do-si-do, backhand to backhand check. Bringing that one up. Brutal. Corner to corner over to Bing Bong. Bing Bong. Forehand pass. Yager almost able to pick that one off if it was not in the air. Krukes stopped by Brutal. Bing Bong from the hip. Tries to find the forehand shot. Fights his way through the traffic. Hex and Krukes, the nearest to it, will find its way back to Pittsburgh. Krukes top side. Forehand pass. Goes past 2 defensemen. Finding a way to the near side. What a save by Fat Chicks. Staying on the ball. Will it be on? No, it won't. Just barely wide off the far side post. And that's the kind of bounce the Noobs needed in this game. Hex here carries. Pass top side off the boards over to Yager. Yager off the backhand. Not able to get that one back out to the point. Still trail after it with Krukes. Krukes near side. Banks it over to Hex. Hex down low. Not able to get it out in front. Great defense there by the New Jersey defense. Bing Bong. After the shot block, finds the puck out of his own defensive end. Leads his captain a little too far gone. Krukes near side wall. Stopped by Brutal. Brutal pulling, shooting. Saved by Krukes down to the near side. Finding a way off the near side corner. Fat Chicks here with the puck now. Swings this one over to Brutal. Shot goes wide off Yager. Hex goes off Hex. Krukes with it now. Top side to Hex. Hex over to Yager. Yager near side. Drives on. Pulls. Shoots off of Hex and it goes in. Oh my goodness. Yager. Not sure if it was intentional. But hey, if you're there and you find the puck on your lap, you might as well tuck it to bed. 7-3 Pittsburgh on top again by 4 with 30 seconds left in tonight's game. X off the backhand. Krukes with it now. 22 to go here in the third and final period of regulation. A lob towards the cage but does not find an answer. Almost finds its way in off the favor of Hex, but his backhand just a little bit too strong as it sends its way wide off the far side. Yager with 10 seconds remaining. Fat Chicks wants one more. Brutal in the zone. Not able to get the puck to work with him. But he'll find a way back out in front of the crease, but nobody there in a pink jersey to finish it. And that will do it for game 1. Third period in the books for the history. Pittsburgh takes them out 7-3. For their final match tonight, New Jersey has one more in the season. We'll get to take a look at it as they take on the Florida Freeze in a moment. 16 shots, 7 going in for Pittsburgh. Great offensive night as they got a minute and a half more of unrestricted puck possession time than their opponent. Great stuff by Brutal. 3 goals in the back of the net for the New Jersey 3, and great defense by I Love Fat Chicks. Might not have the most saves on the ice, but by all means, some of the most flashy, some of the most daring. But Pittsburgh on the other side of the coin, 2 for Crooks, 2 for Hex, 3 for Yager. In 2 minutes 13, uncontested with the puck on Crooks' stick. Beautiful game from their side of the ice as well. But that's going to do it for this first matchup. We'll move into the next one. Bring you back when we're ready to rock and roll once again. Once again, you're listening to the SPL Network. My name is Darth Texil. We'll be right back after the break.